What is up, everybody? Welcome to Altknots. I have a box here that we're gonna dive into, and yes, it is some new furls, which means there is a new line out. Honestly, there's been a lot of things happening at Furls lately, and really the only and best way to keep up with it is to make sure that you have their newsletter, because this was a midnight release. Like, this was a sneaky, pretty much when everyone else is sleeping, an entire brand new line of hooks was released. For me, it was totally fine. That's my moment in day that I thrive. I was crocheting. I think I even had I had a movie on. I was working on some sort of project. Got this email, and it's from Pam. Pam from Furls. If you're already a part of their newsletter, you probably get a lot from Pam. And it said secret midnight release. This was literally at, let me see what time it was. 12:01. You clicked on it. It's gorgeous. It's a Streamline resin, which is obviously one of my favorite of their lines, just for the fact that they're super gorgeous and there's so many different colors. They have so many different lines out, especially since they were dropping it on August. I had high hopes. I was like, please, please, please give us some sort of spooky, some Halloween or fall at the very least. Can we have a fall line hook? And they came through on this one. Right underneath the picture, it says move over pumpkin spice everything. There's a new fall must have in town. Yes, whether you love to stargaze or you're looking at a hook to match your favorite autumn palette, yes, we all are here in the Ghoul Squad, the Jupiter Streamline will be the hook that you reach for over and over again, with shades of creamy white, copper, orange brown, swirls of gold glitter all throughout it. If you've seen the Streamline Swirls, you already kind of know what they do with the resin and everything, and it's gorgeous, and they've definitely been doing a lot of glitter hooks lately. Not glitter that falls off, glitter that is embedded into the hook, which much better and easier to crochet with. Furls' newest Streamline Galaxy hook looks exactly like the planet Jupiter. So it's called Jupiter. Like I said, I only had this one picture to go off of. Let's see if I can pull it up here. This is the picture that I saw. It just screams fall. It really does. I mean, this looks like it would match perfectly with my latte in the morning, especially the fact that they said this is their fall line means it needed to be in the yarn dungeon. All right, I ordered a couple of my favorite sizes that I have to have. Normally the 4.5 through the 5mm, 6.5. I like to have those around with my Streamline Swirls. Paper, more paper. Aw, it came with a thank you card this time. The time has arrived. Your Furls package is here, and it's time to get crafting. Oh my gosh, I've never gotten one of these before. It does say, pro tip on here, if this is your first time purchasing a Furls hook, take some time to get used to the weight and feel of the ergonomics. Remember, if your purchase does not meet your wildest fiber dreams, you have 90 days for a full refund or exchange. And there is a little code down here, 15% off your next crochet hook. Oh my gosh. Well, that is awesome. Gotta save that for later. But this is what we want right now. I already know the Streamline Swirl line. I know that I love it, so we will not be sending these back in any way, shape, or form. Like, so confident that I'm getting rid of the box. Like, that's it. It's in the yarn dungeon. It's here to stay. 6 of the brand new Jupiter Fall. Basically looks like pumpkin spice latte hooks. And here we have the classic box. For all of the Streamline hooks that they have, they come in this box. It says, what will yours look like? If you've never seen Furls Streamline before, seriously, click on Furls, click on hooks, then Streamline and enjoy. Like, honestly, there are so many different colors now. They've just been continually adding to that, and I feel like lately we've been seeing a ton of the Streamline, and I'm here for it, especially when it has anything to do with fall or Halloween or spooky season or anything like that, which pumpkin spice latte clearly falls into. And they have cute little puns. First look here of the Jupiter, but we're gonna call them pumpkin spice latte hooks in the yarn dungeon. Okay, stop. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to close up this. It's like the copper is like dropped in there. It looks like Jupiter. Like, it really does. I want to say that this is a pumpkin spice latte one, which I'm still gonna stick by. But the way that this color is dropped in the resin, it looks like clouds. It really does. This is so so freaking cool. And if you know Streamline Swirls, you know that every single one of these is gonna be completely different. So just because there's a lot of color on the bottom here and not so much sparkle doesn't mean that's how it's gonna be for the next 5. So let's check these out. Which side did I have? 5.5. Good go-to. I use that literally every single day. I'll be using it more and more as we get towards Halloween to make like beanies and mittens. Next one is absolutely gorgeous. And compared to this one, look at that. So much different. Completely different colored tip right there. This one is a 6.5 millimeter and it has a ton of glitter compared to the 5.5. That one is like almost a complete like coconut milk latte with a tiny shot of caramel espresso. Like that's what this one looks like to me. And we have a 6 millimeter and a tiny little bit of sparkle on the end there. Genuinely one of my favorite things about the Streamline hooks is that every single one is totally different. You could buy 10 5.5 millimeter crochet hooks and even still, they're the same size and the same line and the same color, all of them would be different. This is so nice. Okay, so when you get down to the lower millimeters, so this is a 4 millimeter crochet hook, they have this nice padding on here. That way the tip of the crochet hook is padded even more than what it was so that it has a safe trip. There's no chips, it's not broken, and this one looks like it is totally perfect, but hardly any glitter in this one. Ooh, but like on the bottom there, it's like a little drop of that copper and there's some glitter that got stuck in there too. So what do we have? 5, 5.5, we have a 4. I know we need a 4.5. I know I got that. That has to be this one because this has a little bit of packaging as well. That off. Yes, 4.5. So the 4 and the 4.5 in the Streamline Swirl line will get this added protection. And then as soon as it gets to the 5 millimeter, then it's just fine chilling in the box, which I do save the boxes when they're not on display, but these 100% are staying out. They're not getting put away anytime soon. Let's see, does this one have, this one has just a big bit of copper right there with a little tiny bit of sparkle. And I'm not gonna lie, I like that the sparkle is not super sparkly. It really is an autumn pumpkin spice latte. It makes me want coffee. Like really, when I stare at these, I'm like, yes, I would like an espresso, please. All right, so we have one more, which should be, did we already have the 6.5? Either way, I'm guessing I got a 4 millimeter all the way up to 6.5. This is a 5. Okay, perfect. That's what, I must have already opened the 6.5 then. Big bit of glitter right in the middle there. Like, how cool is that though? This is making me want a pumpkin spice latte, and luckily I just woke up, found this on my porch, came in here real quick, opened it up, so I haven't even got my coffee. My morning coffee, yeah, haven't even got it yet. Pumpkin spice latte, I'm not sure that I have any coconut milk, but I think I have at least some almond milk. I do want to try these hooks out today, so I'm gonna look through and see if I have something quick and easy that I can do right this second. I have about an hour and a half left on my Audiobook, so that's the allotted time that I'm giving myself for a project because I really don't need to start another project, but I want to try these out. Mug coaster or mug rug, something like that. I do have a lot of Wander yarn that I have started on different projects, and well, let me just show you actually. I have a bunch of it. This is I have used it, so it's not a full skein, and I need to remember that it's not a full skein, but I haven't found another place for it yet, and I may use it in the near future, but I just haven't put it away right this second. Yarn bowl. This is the Campfire from Wander Yarn. Let me back up. It's a Wander Yarn, 100% acrylic yarn from Furls, has huge potential to be some sort of pumpkin spice latte something. I adore this festival stuff, but not so much for autumn. That's definitely not giving that out. Surf, lilac something, again in the pile of I love you, but I'll use you later. Laguna, this would be a perfect Coraline color, but not so much pumpkin spice. And we have a bunch of obsidian, so I'm thinking let's just do that. Yeah, the rest of the bowl is just the obsidian. Shiny black yarn. Should we do that? Just go right with the pumpkin spice latte? Yeah, I like this. Let's grab another yarn bowl that I can actually pull this out of. I don't know what I started this with, but I really made a mess out of it. Actually, I'm gonna do one out of the eye, one out of each eye. That way it doesn't get all mixed up. Ooh, not. These skeins you can pull from the middle too, which is obviously really nice. Much preferred. And I have yet to make coasters with this yarn, so we'll see how that goes. If you are Halloween home decor shopping right now, keep your eyes out for things that are meant to hold candles. These work the best. The yarn suggests using a 5mm crochet hook, and that's what I'm gonna stick with. I think 20 should be enough. Yeah. Ah, this is all knotted. That's why. When I put things back, I didn't put it back very nicely. Okay. Start over. Take 2. You know what? I'm gonna have to cake this. It is just not working with me, and it's my own fault. That is the only problem with the scrap yarn bowl. First cake. Should have just done this from the beginning. Might as well cake you up too. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much easier. I probably won't need any more of that. Now we should be good. Had to make another one because the coffee rug is done. I think it maybe took me less than 20 minutes to do. Very simple, half double crochet, a couple rows of each color, and then just single crochet border around it. Honestly, for coffee mug rugs, I feel the easier the better, especially when I'm wanting to use it right this second. Yeah, everything together just screams cozy autumn. I'm ready for the weather to be nice and cool now. The newsletter did say the perfect autumn accessory, and I would 100% agree with that. Pulling up their site, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I mean, I would highly suggest these. I love the Streamline Swirls and the fact that they are officially the fall hook, but there's a little bit more about the ins and outs of the entire hook if you want to check it out. It does say all the way on the bottom, please be advised, colors vary from hook to hook, which we did see. Huge variations from one to the other. So it's gonna happen, and I think it adds to the character. These are gonna go up in the yarn tension. Probably gonna rearrange that. Actually, let's do that right now. Yeah, this is perfect. I have one more hook that is not on display, but it is already in a project. That's kind of just how it goes. I had a project that I was getting ready to start anyways, and it was the size that I needed, so perfect. Started up. Since it was Halloween themed, I was like, okay, pumpkin spice latte hook. Yes, we're gonna use this one today. All right, ghouls, I hope that you enjoyed checking out this Jupiter Streamline Swirls hooks, a part of their Galaxy line at Furls. Although we know that here in the Yarn Dungeon, we're gonna call them the pumpkin spice latte hooks from here on out. And I feel like it's gonna be a rule. I have to have a pumpkin spice latte as I'm using these. It's just a thing now. If you wanna check out your own, everything is linked down below at Furls Crochet. Like I said, right at this moment in time, they do have all of the sizes. So if you have a particular size in mind that you wanna add a little spooky pumpkin spice latte to your yarn dungeon, feel free to check it out. Otherwise, that is it for today. So thank you for hanging out with me here in the Yarn Dungeon. Have a fantastically spooky rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video.